Hello, YouTube. I went to say good numbing, but it's like 5 PM. Hello, YouTube. I hope you're all doing well. We're back with more Final Fantasy V at a very peculiar time. This stream's not going to be that long for the record. It's probably going to be like maybe 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. But I was really in the mood to play more, and I had a free gap in time for the afternoon, so I went, you know what, screw it, I'm doing it. We'll be back to usual time again tomorrow, but it is what it is. Off screen, I have been busy. I've been very busy, actually. You can see, firstly, Galuf is no longer a blue mage, he's a Thai mage, and I've mastered it, but everyone's job level in general has gone up. Essentially, everyone, I have gone and swapped to a different job and done something with it. With Bart, I did Mystic Knight, so we can now put magic on our sword. With Lena, I did Summoner, because Final Fantasy X reference, White Mage Summoner, but now she can use summons. Galuf, I'm still keeping the Blue Mage aspect. Where is it? And I know I should swap him to another class so we can start leveling it up, but I'm in no rush right now. I'll figure that out when I want to, like, I think when everyone's second job is maxed, I will then, like, swap everyone over to something else. And Faris, I actually maxed out White Mage, because screw Red Mages, I built my own. Because Red Mages cap at level 3 magic, whilst they can use all the way to level 6. Because, yeah, unlike 1, 2, and 3, there isn't 8 levels of magic, there's actually only 6. But there's more classes, and only 5 levels with summons. But yeah, and everyone's leveled up a little bit. I don't think it's been too much, but your level really doesn't matter that much in this game, so I'm not losing sleep over it. And if we go to abilities, Bart can now use Spellblade. Lena can summon. Galuf still has Learn for now, because I want him to try and pick up a few more blue magics. But he can't use any right now, but that's not the end of the world. And Faris has got White Magic, because Faris is what a Red Mage should be. Like, she's a Red Master. And you see from here everyone's set. But yeah, last time we left off, we've encountered our second crystal, and this meteorite crashed down, and we're coming to investigate it. The walls say meteorite. Okay, there's nothing in here. So my encounter's on? Yes, it is, okay. But did he just walk? Well, we won't know until we try. This place feels so familiar, and the soldier in that tower knew me. Who am I? But yeah, and this isn't the only meteorite you can do it on. You can use meteorites for warps, but our dragon is left behind, but it's fine. Because see, there's another meteorite that crashed way over here. Which I believe this has nothing as well, yep. I also don't think there's any encounters you can like encounter within the meteorites, because they're basically just like bases. As you can see on the map, we're now on the western side. I don't know if it's still called Karnak, but we're looking for a town called Karnak. Next. Oh, new enemies, Wildnak. But since the game pauses whilst you're in spell menus, speed slows the pace of the battle. It's to alter the ATB gauge for everyone, so you have more time to think. Slow tries to slow down an enemy. Regen to regenerate health. I believe, if I check, yeah, you can't group target. Mute silences all allies and enemies. It's a fucking like full tilt, and haste to speed up the ATB gauge for an ally. Time mages come way more useful later, but early on, obviously, all of this is kind of gimmicky. What really matters is that we can do this, and we can also summon. So we can, like, put magic on our sword and then attack with it, that sort of thing. The grinding took about 2 hours in the end, I spent on it. So not too long, but yeah. Oh, I think it's going to be predominantly new enemies. Thank you, Chocobo. Oh, and most of my AP ability point grinding, by the way, was in the ship graveyard, because if you get the encounters where it's the two like wind-looking enemies, I forget what they call it. Those green vortexes. You get double the ability points you would normally, so it's just a good early point to grind. The only trouble is, you can see by the fact I've got 7 elixirs, is that enemies drop elixirs in there. Low chance, sure, but I've got like 7. I've got a few elixirs now. Okay, there's nothing up on this end of the map. Oh, zoos are introduced already. I thought these guys were a little later. I'll just Chocobo kick. When you summon Chocobo, it is I don't know if it's exactly 50-50 or if it leans more on Choco kick, but it's a chance for you to either get normal Chocobo or fat Chocobo. Normal is single target, fat is group. Good miss. God, so many enemies have critical attack. But as you saw there, the ATB gauge for Bart's builds up way quicker. Now because of the boost. The reason why I thought zoos were a little later is because these guys can be kind of dangerous. And they're also, as you can tell, a little bulkier than what you might be used to. Oh, of course, now when I like get the big gun out. I'm trying to think. I can't remember off the top of my head of controls in this game. I think it is. Controls in 7 is how like you get blue magic really in 7 after a while. Especially because some blue magic spells that you can pick up, you can only through control. Which allows you to enforce what an attack an enemy does. You can make them, like, you can decide what attack they do to either their allies or your team, which is great for blue magic for obvious reasons. But because we have summons, Lena has a way of defending herself when she's not healing the party, which is the main reason why I wanted to do it, other than just, you know, FF10 reference. I think this is Karnak. Yes. There is a pickup here. Oh, speaking of pickups, I still haven't found that one pickup in Carwen, but I'm not losing sleep over it. However, the one in the ship graveyard, in the bottom left corner, there's a rock. You just stand still on it, and after a while, it will form a bridge, and you cross that to get a chest. And I believe what you pick up is the flail, which is what Lena has. Because, you know, just kind of wandering around and faffing about, I kind of just ended up with it. You there, don't move. There they are. Huh? You're in league with the monsters. We saw you call out that meteorite. Don't try to deny it. I forgot this happens. I believe you have to actually just straight up wait. Oh, horse feathers! Huh? My great escape, and it's another cell. That was the last of my explosive too. Man, nuts. Oh, you kids think that's funny, do you? No? Ah, doesn't matter. The name's Sid. What? The same Professor Sid who made those terrible machines to amplify the crystals? Forgive me, that was rude. No, you don't have to apologize. It's the truth, after all. I'm to blame for everything. One day, many years ago, I found a faded old tome in the Library of the Ancients. It's the second time that's been brought up. It's said that thousands of years ago, the crystals held much more power than they do now. So I studied the crystals at Tycoon, Waltz, and Karnak and built machines to enhance them. But I was wrong. Increasing their power output only caused them to shatter. Oh, it's all my fault. But why are you locked up? I was too late to save the crystals in Tycoon and Waltz. Figured I could at least save the one here in Karnak. But when I tried to switch off the machine, they threw me in here. Sounds like we're on the same team, you and us. You're here to protect the crystal? Yep, we were asked to. By this. What? But that's a crystal shard. Who are you people? This is terrible, terrible, Professor Sid. What happened? You were right all along, the crystal's cracked. What? I turned off the amplifier, but the crystal's power output has only increased. The fire-powered ship. Yes, what's about it? Most likely the fire-powered ship is leeching power from the crystal. Professor, please, we cannot do this alone. You have to help us. I'll need these folks to lend a hand. What? But they were seen coming out of the meteorite. They're in cahoots with the werewolf. If they can't help, I guess I can't either. Alright, Professor. You're willing to help me, right? I'll go ahead to the fire-powered ship. Not exactly a safe place to be. You get ready, meet me there. I'll be waiting. Also, heads up with the fire ship, which is what I'll just be referring to it as. I believe that's the dungeon where you're under a time limit, so make sure you're uber prepared. And consider maybe swapping in a thief so you can get the speed boost. Just a thought. Not again. Oh yeah, we're in the castle. Okay, we can't get many of these yet. It's like, oh right, until the fire crystal's been dissolved, that all these chests are going to be burning still, aren't they? If I could just summon Shiva bots. Well, Lena. Oh, that is vicious. It's just for the speed boost. Okay, I'll swap back to Knight, but I might want to consider getting some equipment for him. I mean, to be fair, if I really wanted to, I've got Equip Armor, which is like one of the Knight's laser abilities. Captain, hang in there. Black Shadow, it... Alright. There's so much. Hey, you guys are like freaking out. Professor Sid is waiting in the fire-powered ship. Our wicked queen have gone at a time like this. Yeah, and on that note, how the fuck do I get out of here as well? Oh, there's a fire here. Those motherfuckers. I was for a second. The werewolf. Don't let it in. You scared him off using some of Professor Sid's explosives, but he'll be back. You can count on it. Alright, there's really not much we can do right now until we deal with the fire. There's the fire ship, but we're not fucking done yet. Oh, actually, I'm gonna save before we do this in case I get arrested again. I think it's just a one-off event, but just to be safe, because we weren't really done, you know, loot like buying. Okay, I'm not getting jumped immediately, so I'm taking that for what it is. Oh, okay, this is better, but this is lighter. No, I'll take this. Oh, there is a spell shop. What are you selling, buddy? Oh, it's free you. Okay, what we got? Cura, Raise, and Confuse. Thank you. Also, yeah, we got a lot of money because of my grinding, so oops. Gravity's not going to be that helpful, but Stop definitely will be. Gravity, yeah, it's introducing you to gravitational magic, and you've probably heard to me like refer to something as, oh, that's kind of like gravity in other games. It's always percentage based. There's it tries to do 50%, but obviously that would be very OP if it would work on certain bosses, so it doesn't. Okay, poison's there. I was gonna say, where's poison fit into this? I'm just gonna see where all like the slots are for like spells. Oh, there's also a piano in this town we need to play, so I need to keep an eye out for that. Okay, you don't really have anything I want. We will rest before we head out. Really, nothing? Yeah, let me go buy that Mithril Dagger as well, so if I do decide to use Thief for the fire ship, we have options. But this is the sort of playstyle that you should be considering anyway. You should be mixing up your jobs every now and then. Don't just 4-job Fiesta it, because it won't do you any good. A 4-job Fiesta is a challenge run, and it's the reason why it's a challenge run. It's the idea of it being a... I'll keep that for now. You pick 4 jobs and you stick with them. Which makes the game a lot fucking harder, because the game's built around you, you know, not just sticking to one thing. Okay, my Mithril Armor's there. Keeping the Mithril Sword when we swap back. Just to double check, hang on. Do I not have a... Was I not... Hang on. I didn't sell it, did I? I must have fucking sold it like a schmuck. Hang on. Mithril Knight. Yeah, I'll keep that. I don't think we can wear the Mithril Helmet. Oh, that was what I was going to check. If I just... Yeah, okay, as I say, if I use this in the inventory, can I see where everything is? And the answer is yes. Well, we can't see the names of them, but we can at least see where all the dots are. Anyway, I'll leave that as is for now. Here we go. We need to find our 3rd piano, and there's also an item we need to pick up at some point. I'm going to assume it's in here, because they usually are. Did you hear they got Professor Sid locked up in the dungeon? Oh, fuck. If only we've already freed him. It's piano free. And I think that's the last piano for a minute. I know after, like, I think it's piano 6, there's a pretty fucking long gap, but then, like, 7 and 8 are, like, right next to each other. You know, if I'm swapping to Thief... Anyway, hang on. Because this will highlight where fake walls are to begin with anyway, so I can just use this. Because that's an innate ability. You ever heard of the monster called Crew Dust? Once it's alone, it will use flash on your lookout. I think that's a blue mage spell. I bet the item is up here, but we can't get to it. Is there like a stray barrel on one of the ends of the map? Yes, I can fucking see it. Okay, so the item's probably there. So that's another thing we just can't get right now. Right, because I don't think we can go left. You know, we're just blocked off entirely. Alright, into the fire ship we go. And I'm going to leave a save before we go in because, like I said, you're on a time limit once you do enter. Actually, I can't remember if it's enter or when you go to leave. It's one or the other. Took you long enough. Just as I suspected, the ship's engine is what's draining the crystal's power. The engine? Yes, the engine isn't stopped and quickly the fire crystal will shatter. Will you go turn it off? Mm-hmm. The door leads inside the ship, but it'll be tough going from here on. The ship's been overrun with monsters. Good luck with cannon on you. Oh, maybe it's on the way out. I'm going to swap back to night until the moment we need to. I fucking sold my shield, didn't I? Or does someone else have it? 1 second. I shouldn't be trusted to sell equipment. There we go. I mean, I could just use two-hand, but where's the... Nah. Anyway, there are 9 treasure chests to worry about, and I believe a couple of them you can't get until this ship starts breaking. Which is what causes the time limit, I'm assuming. I felt like there was a time limit the moment you enter, but it must be later. Also, I forgot to turn encounters on. Defeat her. Ow, that hurts. Alright, it's only got 43 health left. Oh, that's a door, not... Okay. Mithril gloves. Oh, okay, so these guys use flash when left on their own. Which might be a blue mage spell. Just in case it's dangerous, I'm going to guard. Learn Flash. It was a blue mage spell. Okay, awesome. Oh, fuck, you don't have a way to get rid of it. Oh, okay, you know what? Lena and Faris aren't going to physically attack anyway, so they can enjoy their sunglasses. Ooh, oh, cottages are in this game, okay. The difference between a tent and a cottage is that a tent, it has a set limit then on how much it will heal the MP and HP wise. I just want to see, like, can you kill this enemy? Or is it just when it's low it might try to swap out? Okay, you know, when it's low it will just swap out, got it. Grace is 29 MP. Oh, it's a lift. We're going up. It's perspective kicking in. Whoa! Perspective. I'm actually going to back out and leave soon after this, by the way. Oh, okay. I just want to check what's in here first. Oh, okay. Because, actually, do I have the ability to warp out? No, that is later. This is the trouble of playing 2, 3, and 5 closest to my. I have to remember what spells I've got and what ones I haven't got yet. We haven't got teleport yet. But I want to like deal with the blindness, and I also want to buy more eye drops because I feel like that's going to be a thing to be wary of. Oh, I guess we can pick this up. Oh, an elixir, and it goes further down. What? Oh, okay, it's blocked off. Never mind. I was like, look, if I'm going to go exploring, I'm turning encounters back on. But no. Guessing this is a chest as well. Oh fuck! Now I have to go look. Fucking all right. Not complaining. Defeat her in a poltergeist. I mean, Diamond Dust should wipe it anyway. Having some access to summons as early as you do in this game is pretty powerful when you start using it. It's just quite a commitment to have on its own, which is why like I did the work off screen to grind it up so we could use it without restricting Lena, because only being able to summon, you burn for your MP so fucking quick. And you just have nothing else afterwards once it's gone. Okay, we're gonna leave, we're gonna heal up. We'll rest at the inn, I mean assuming they don't charge too much. Because your only like free rest available to us right now would be going all the way fucking back to this ship graveyard. 20 gil, that's crazy enough, that's affordable, but we also will go buy some eye drops as well. Okay, I just wanted to check. I'm assuming that cured it. That'll do. We don't need too many, just like a couple dozen or so for some of them. Alright, let's go. Hey Fabled, hope you're doing well, dude. Actually, since before we go back in, let me just drop a quick save. Now let's go back to where we were. Late stream, absolutely. I was busy this morning, and I wasn't going to stream at all today, but I was just really in the mood. We're not going to stream for that long, or at least not as long as we usually do. But like as a result, because like I'm only going to stream for like probably like 2 hours max. But I was in the mood. I wanted to play more of this game, so here we are. I'll just summon a choke both saves an MP. It's going to summon more of the units in a second anyway. There we are. Hope you're doing well though, dude. Hope you had a good day. We'll be back to the usual schedule tomorrow. I heard about a game called Tribe Night. I have heard of it, but I haven't looked into it at all. That name does sound familiar to me, though. I nearly completely... Yeah, perspective, like, threw off my eyes like that. I nearly missed that treasure chest entirely. Free defeaters and a crew dust. Hey, when crew dusts are on their own, they use flash, so I'm going to, like, get on that now. Danganronpa-styled game. Pretty fun. Capture mechanic, but the story's pretty neat. Oh, fair enough. I want another, like, Danganronpa-esque game. I can't remember what the one I was looking at. Actually, I might still have it on my wish list. Hang on one second. I don't know if I do, though. Oh, I don't. I took it off at some point. Damn. There was one that I was looking at that was like a Danganronpa style-esque game that I thought might be interesting. But I'm always up for looking into other stuff. Because Rain Code is, I enjoy Rain Code, but it is not the best in certain aspects. I refer to it as it feels like Danganronpa V3 again. And that's not necessarily an insult, but it's not the highest compliment either. If you know, you know. Was it Other Line something by chance? Oh, I can't remember. I honestly can't. It's on PlayStation. Oh, Ice heals them. Okay, got it. Obviously, if it's on PlayStation, otherwise I wouldn't have wishlisted it. So they're pretty weak to fire. Which is weird, considering they're in a fire dungeon. Oh no, so it's electric then? Like, Rain Code is a fun mystery game, but it's a fun mystery game that takes the soul out of you a little bit. Which is, like, kind of how I would explain Danganronpa V3 as well. It's a fun mystery game, but it's a mystery game that kind of takes a bit out of you. A 100-line Last Defense is Kodaka's next game, which I am curious about. I don't like strategy, strategy/tactical RPGs at fucking all, but I do find Kodaka's games interesting, even if not all of them are winners. So I am keeping an eye on it. The art style is, and the visual novel approach to it is very unapologetic. Like, hey, can you tell it's the same team that made Danganronpa? Because it is. But it does look interesting. I think that game will be a good time. Oh, sorry, I didn't go one block down enough. I need to play Metaphor too. So do I. That game looks so fun. Oh, okay, okay, Thunder is not an option then. Faris, I think you'd have to stick with Fire then. I really wasn't sure about Metaphor, like, when it was, like, showing off gameplay and whatnot, but once it came out and I was seeing people just kind of play it and mess around with it, the more I started to get sold on it, and I was like, okay, no, this game looks kind of really sick. But Atlas were on fire last year, because Persona 3 Reload, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and Metaphor Reinfantasio all together in 1 year. Like, that's wild. Oh, and so the puns come back. Okay, we should be good. So how do we get to that treasure chest? I hate without the puns here. Oh, I remember this. We'll do that in a minute. That's pick a tunnel and pray. That's what that is. Of course not. I just don't really want to attack this thing. Someone will get the hit. If it is a poltergeist, it might be counted as undead. Oh, that's how you get this chest. Actually, let me try it. Cure on the poltergeist. Yes, okay, there we go. Ow. Green beret. I want to equip it. What's green beret? It's just a jaunty green cap. Oh, okay. So I'm like, the music's catchy. I'm like just like tapping my thigh as I go. What's in this room? Oh, okay. Fuck me then for looking. Thanks, game. Alright, time to pick a tunnel. One of them will lead to the treasure chest. One of them leads ahead to the next section. I'm gonna drop a quick save. And apparently get into a fight immediately. This one. Fuck. Well, at least we get our fight. This one. Oh, I think this is to go ahead. Yeah, that's to proceed ahead. What's up those stairs over here, then? A moon ring blade. I don't think we can use that. What jobs can? Oh, thieves can, okay. Okay, only thieves then, because freelance doesn't really count. That works out, considering my plans for bards. Well, that was the wrong enemy to do that to, but oh well. No! Gala! That's to go ahead, so we'll go this way first. I want to try and loot out the place above. Da-da-da. This one. Nice. Thieves' gloves. Successful rate of stealing, okay. Oh, we're still missing a treasure chest. What we thought on the Pokemon Presents? About what I expected. They usually do all the mobile games, maybe something to do with a TV show, and then the actual thing you're here for, and then carry on. I am glad that Pokemon ZA, or ZA, or Pizza, or whatever people want to call it, is late this year, not like imminent, because that's been a big problem with Pokemon for a while, that they haven't, like, the Game Freak just don't get the time to make the games. Which is why the quality of them is so rapidly degrading. With Gen 9 being arguably one of the worst offenders by it. Which is a shame, because Gen 9 actually was pretty fucking fun. It just ran like arse. Yeah, the new battle mechanic, I mean, to me, it just looks like the ATB system. It just looks like Pokemon's take on the ATB system, which is fitting because it's literally what we're, like, you know, playing Final Fantasy V is literally what this is. The idea of, you still have turns and your attacks have cooldowns, but things keep moving. The aspect of being able to, like, demand your Pokemon move, or, like, return them to your ball and then immediately resummon them to, like, dodge attack stuff, though, like, that sounds cool. I just hope they balance it right, because I feel like that I fear could easily become a little broken if you've just got decent reaction time and 2 Pokemon you like. You know, that you just swap between the 2 and go, oh, okay, an attack's coming. Oh, goodbye, Hyper Beam. Yeah, I've seen a few people make that comparison where it's like it feels more like towards the anime where you can actually go dodge and to try and get your Pokemon to dodge and shit. Which, to be fair, is the right way to go. And in the same way with all, like, the agile style and power style in the previous Legends, having those, like, alternate gimmicks be present in... Oh, you were using Ether, by the way. In essentially a spin-off is the right way to go. And I imagine Gen 10 will at least be announced next year instead. Oh, okay, this just drops you back here. And the reason why I think it will be announced next year at bare minimum is because it's the 30th anniversary of the series. I would love for them to take way more time than that and it not come out in 26, but I don't have that high hopes. I think they will get rushed and they will have to do it. Which, to be fair, is still better than what they had, 4 years instead of the usual 3, but you know my point. Oh yeah, there's a save point right here. Oh well, I'll still use a tent. Those starters, though. I mean, I like Tepig, but yeah, I'm not going to pretend they're like the gold standard. It's weird as well, because Legends Arceus, I thought had, or Arceus, sorry, had pretty good variety. Because what was it? It was Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and... Oh, I forget the name of the bird starter, the grass bird starter from Gen 7. But, you know, like a Gen 2, Gen 5, and Gen 7, that's pretty well balanced out. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, that was pretty well. This one being 2 Gen 2s and a random Gen 5 is like, huh? Oh, okay, I see what I need to do for that treasure chest. So it's going to be Snivy, Litten, and Piplup. Ah, that's fair. I mean, everyone has their favourites. Okay, I'll leave that for now. We might have to approach it from the other side. I don't know what my 3 would be. I genuinely love Chimchar. Like, he's my little guy. So probably Chimchar. Ooh, I'm trying to think now. You got me thinking. I like Trico, so Chimchar and Trico. And then... No, I wouldn't pick Trico. You know why? Because Mudkip's my favourite water starter. And so if to try and keep the diversity, I wouldn't. I'd go fucking, like, Chimchar, Mudkip, and Bulbasaur. Just because I don't... Because actually, maybe Snivy. I like Snivy a lot. Oh, okay, that does exactly what I thought it would. The trouble is, if it wasn't obvious, I haven't played much modern Pokemon, so a lot of, like, the newer Pokemon names slip my mind. Oh, an elixir nest. Everything nice. Where I say that, of Gen 9, my favourite Pokemon in Gen 9 is easily Tinkerton, because it's just a little, like, happy pink guy with a fucking giant hammer. Queen Karnak! What's she doing here? Or how Dunsparce has an evolution that's Dunsparce. Meddling dolts, you shall pay for interfering with my revival. Da, 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 da. Hand! I am very curious what they're going to try and do for Gen 10 though, because that's a huge... like, milestone. Fuck! It's healing itself. Magnet? Oh, that's such a cheeky fucking attack. Oh, okay, so that's not an option. Ow! I'm already on the front row, bitch. Ugh. Oh, okay, so you do have to wait when it's out of hand mode. I doubt it, but I gotta try. Damn. Come on, change form. Come on. Or do I have to actually hurt it? Hey, there we go. I love the challenge fight that Final Fantasy V presents. Makes you think about each fight as they come. Uh-oh. Queen Karnak! I was being controlled by something. A creature of pure evil. It desires to envelop everything in darkness. Your Highness, the crystals. It's not just the machines that are destroying them. Something evil is using their power to resurrect itself. Please save the fire crystal. It's in the room just through that pipe. Alright, well, thanks for your time. I'm also going to drop a quick save, because I think we're approaching that part where you have to remember where all the fucking treasure chests are in the castle. The fire crystal. And you're under a time limit. Thank goodness it's still intact. Galuf? He won't let you touch the crystal, werewolf. Stand down, I'm not your enemy. Not so sure about that. Galuf, say something, what's wrong? You know me? Oh, I can't remember a thing. Who in blazes am I? You there, what have you done? Sending that much power through the crystal will smash it to smithereens. And this makes 3. One more and the seal is broken. Mwahaha. It's no good, the switch is busted. Galuf, I'll hold this back. You thought must escape. We only have one chance left. Save the Earth Crystal. Go! Once the crystal shatters, the whole room will go up in flames. Get out of here, and protect the last crystal with your lives. Werewolf. We have to help him. Oh, bye. Galuf, you're our only hope. Alright, get ready. And once we start, I'm going to drop a quick save as well, because it's about to get dangerous. The flames are dying. The fire crystal must have lost its power. The crystal shattered. Where's the werewolf? Probably got trapped in the fire, couldn't get out. We have to hurry. The castle was held together by the power of the fire crystal. Hold up, so now the crystal's gone, the castle's gonna blow? Exactly, we've no time to lose. Time until Karnak explodes. 10 minutes. It means that, by the way. However, there are 15 fucking treasure chests that you can get if you're brave enough to get it out. Okay, nothing else to sleeve. And here's what you have to thief drop, by the way, so you can run like your life fucking depends on it. Ooh, a ribbon. Oh, it's just there. Stop wasting time. Sergeant, shut the fuck up! Bye, bitch! I mean, if we didn't have Aero before, we have it fucking now. Oh my god, stop. But if it wasn't obvious, the whole point of this section is that you can leave. You can just fuck off as soon as you start. It's a test to see what you remember. And I wasn't really paying attention. Because you couldn't access any of the treasure chests, and now you can access all of them. But if you leave, they're gone, because the castle will collapse. To be honest, the fact that the Pixel Remaster has Sprint built in, and all Thief does instead, because you already have Sprint, is double your speed, we are probably going to be fine, time limit wise. We got a lot more time. These Geigers need to stop wasting my time, though. Oh, Ferris is out of MP. Fuck. Oh my god, stop. You know what? We've got a lot of elixirs. Fuck it. Please, Gygus, I am begging you to stop being annoying. Thank you. Okay, we got around half, and we're halfway through our timer. This might be a little fucking close. We still need to get out afterwards. Oh my god, there's so many fucking monster in the boxes. Oh my fucking god, please. The Geigers are just that little glimmer bulkier than they want them to be every time. We're missing 3 treasure chests. I'm going to drop a quick save and then we're going to start booking it back. It's such a simple melody, but it does its fucking trick. Also, missed the gravity. Thanks, Galuf. Ooh, a Suna. That is very nice. I didn't realise boss was getting so low. Okay. My fucking god. I'm still missing a treasure chest. Where the fuck is it? Up here? Absolutely. You've got to follow this all the way around. Hang on. I just realised I think he also... Yep. As I say, he auto-targeted back onto me because I pressed right one too many times. Oh my fucking god, Geigus, hurry the fuck up. Alright, on your feet, soldier. We are leaving. Just a double check. Yeah, we've got everything. Time to skedaddle. This guy, he's no ordinary soldier, you think? Show us your true form, with a minute 20 on the fucking clock. I don't have time for this shit. Hurry up! Hurry up! I've got a minute 10. I am the famed bounty hunter, Iron Claw. Morph! We're free. We're good. And hey, all the crystal shards that we could have got that we that went in that blew up. Crystal shards. Will they lend us your power as well? Resting within the shard, the warrior spirit, Beastmaster, which I won't really be using. That's how you do control, though. That might be helpful for blue magic. Geomancer. I don't think that I have any use for Geomancer yet. There's Ninja, on the other hand. That one will be nice, because Ninja, I think when you max out Ninja, you get the ability to equip a sword in each hand. Trophy unlocked. The courage, the essence of flame. Receive power from the fire crystal. Anyway. Move faster when running. Be able to see where hidden passages are. Oh, it's actually better than our sword. Interesting. If only I never made those infernal machines. Everything. All of this is my fault. If it weren't for me... Sid. Professor. Must be tough for him. We'll have to convince Sid. Another time. I say that. I think we do need to talk to Sid, to, find him incarnate and convince him to get the ship so we can proceed on with the game. But we can go to the Library of Ancients now as well, and I want to do that. We have to do the Library of Ancients eventually anyway, so I kind of want to just knock it out. Oh, speaking of resting at the inn for the good night, it's starting to get dark, so give me just a second to kind of pull my blinds to and turn the light on, because it's starting to get a bit... The screen's starting to get a little bright on my eyes. 1 second, guys. Yeah, it's about 20 past 6 in the evening here in the UK, so the sun is pretty much all but set now. Because it isn't quite spring yet, even though it's the month of it. Oh, I can turn off auto sprint. No, I don't need it. Sid! Leave me alone! You hadn't made that infernal machine. Professor, it wasn't your fault. Please just let me be. Okay, yeah, we have to wait until later. He doesn't want to hear it. But the fire should have cleared in town, so I should be able to go get that item. There's a flame rod, which don't really need, but thanks, game. Yeah, but we need to head... I believe, southwest. We're looking for the Library of Ancients, or Library of the Ancients. And I believe that's somewhere down here. Galif, why is your hair suddenly all white? What spell did they just cast on you, buddy? Actually, Bart, why is your hair all white? Must be in status condition. They got hit with the old. So, off-screen, what I might do for Gallo is work on another job for him, because he hasn't got any real direct attack. He's, like, entirely support. And considering... Actually, no, considering he's maxed out Time Mage, and we're not using it right now... I'm just looking at, like, what do I want him to be? What could I have him be? Feral Warrior, they cannot give commands, but have great strength in return. That sounds a little too dangerous. I'm not really sure, because I feel like I've got all my other bases covered. And Ninja, I'm like, to jump the gun, I'm going to give it to Bartz, because the whole being able to hold a sword in each hand is going to go perfect for the build I'm going to go for with him. It might be obvious what I'm going for with him, but it's such a no-brainer. You go... it's the same reason why I want Ranger, because Ninja's ultimate ability allows you to have a sword in each hand. Ranger allows you to attack 4 times. You might see what I'm getting at here. When we get to the end game and I eventually start making people freelancers again, because that's the end game. You max out all of these, and then you have your characters be freelancers, so they can access everything. But when we get to that point, Bartz is absolutely going to have dual wield and X attack. But one thing at a time. Actually, I might let you be a Mystic Knight. And also, we'll keep Learn for now, so you will have to give up Time Magic, but that's fucking fine. We can come back to that. And because he's got Spellblade, I will give you... Or Scram. Oh, okay. Basically a free hand to escape. Got it. I'll give you Find Passages, just so we can spot those fake walls for a bit. It won't stay, it's just for now. Because I off-screen, like probably when I wrap up the stream, which like I said, I'm only going to stream for like 2-ish hours. So maybe at like 7 I'll probably wrap up. When I finish, I'm going to start working on grinding Ninja for Bartz to try and get double, like, them two-handing. And the Library of the Ancients, for the record, is a good place to grind ability points, so it's a good place to wrap up. So, the basement segment's been overrun by monsters. Mid, they're Professor Sid's grandson, you know. What a fucking name. Doomed at birth. None of us had the faintest idea where Mid's ran off to. Mid mentioned something about looking for a book. We haven't seen him since then. Yes, that's grandson, not granddaughter, for anyone who is more familiar with more recent Final Fantasies. Where Mid is a... Well, I say that, in 16, is it... I don't even think Mid's... I don't think it's Sid's daughter, I think it's just a relative. Anyways, how the Library of Ancient works, these books, they ain't gonna stay still. of course. And there's another track in the game that I really enjoy. Page ready too. Yeah, I've already got error. Thanks though. Oh, I should probably put Gallop into the front row then. Actually, now I think about it. Page 64. Ooh, okay, I need to talk about level spells. I forgot level spells are in this game. I thought that was 6. So, for those who don't know, the way level spells work are, it tells you what level, and then it tries to do something. If your level is a multiple of that number, it hits. So it says level 5 death. If our level ended in a 5 or a 0, we just died. I don't actually know what level we are off the top of our heads, but obviously not a multiple of 5, otherwise the game would have been over because we're all the same level. We are level 16. Oh, so that could have, near enough, could have gone wrong. Oh, you really don't have the equipment. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I know it's a while back, and we have to redo that encounter. I'm going to load and run back to town and buy Galuf some actual armor and equipment so he can hold his own, and I can keep him in the front row for now. And then we'll just make him a Spellmaster. We've already got Bart's maxed out on Spellmaster, but just so Galuf has something. Because none of the other jobs are that appealing to me right this second. There you go, King. Then we'll head back down and do it, probably. But this is what I love about Final Fantasy V. It's the fact that I'm constantly thinking about where I want to go, what I want to do in my strategy, how I want to plan things. I love... I love my challenging RPGs. I don't know what to tell you. I like things that force me to appreciate, understand, and consider more of the mechanics and systems of the game. And 5 is the pinnacle of that because the game's respectably hard. I don't think it's not as hard as people make it out to be. It just requires you to strategize, but equally, like, it's not anything that you're gonna, like, just casually stroll through, especially if you're not that used to RPGs. Like, if you're not that used to turn-based RPGs, this game's gonna kick your ass. There's no two ways around it. I mean, heck, you've seen me nearly fall a few times. Oh, I forgot we picked up a Suna. I was like, why is that spell just kind of lingering at the bottom corner there? Yeah, we'll use summons there. Oh, speaking of summons, Ifrit is down here as an optional boss. So we're going to try and pick up Ifrit, so we have a fire summon. Ramu's the interesting one. Of, like, the OG 3, you know, Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu, Ramu's a random encounter. I have it in my notes where he is, but you've got to go to, like, a set part of the map and just run around, and you might bump into him. It's real weird like that. There's a couple that are random encounters. I'm going to try and get as many summons as I can, but I'm not that fast if I don't get all of them, as long as I get the key ones. Like, obviously I'm going to try and get Bahamut. As long as I get the ones that matter. And honestly, I mentioned this like back on that one stream when Tomb Raider 4 through 6 came out, and I streamed late. I've mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again. If I did this full time, I would be streaming this time most days. They'd be both longer streams, and I'd start later. I wouldn't start this late, like I started at 5 PM. I wouldn't start that late, I'd start at like 2 or 3 PM. But that's the sort of time I'd start every stream. And then I'd stream onwards to like 7, 8, or 9, depending on what kind of stream it is. But because I don't, here we are. Because when I'm working, like I'm working tomorrow, for example, I work the evenings. I go to work at 4 p.m. and then don't get home till 11 p.m. So that's like, you know, completely over the time I would prefer to stream. So I know it'd be a lot more accessible for people to sit down and watch as well, because it'd be at a better time in the, especially across the ocean over to you folks over in the US. It would kind of fuck over my Australian viewers a little bit, which is why I'd go for like 2 p.m. so it's not too late for them. Like at the worst, it's like 10 p.m. when I start. If you're like far east side of Australia. Slimer? Okay, on the one who's covered in gummy liquid. I'm guessing that means he's slowed. Just in case this is Ifrit. Yes it is. I am Ifrit. For many years, I have existed, sealed within the pages of this book. Only those who can withstand my flames will be granted the privilege of summoning me. Alright, Ifrit, simmer down. I can't believe Ifrit just fucking kicked him. Sorry, I'm muting my mic for a second because a motorbike was going up the road. I mean, because we have Shiva, Ifrit shouldn't be too fucking bad. It would help if Galuf wasn't put down because he could just attack. Ooh, I might double tap heal with Lena after this turn, get Lena to heal as well. But this is why I made Faris like a glorified red mage, but not. So Faris could could join in on the heal and help out when needed. Alright, Galuf's up. Yeah, I'll have her heal as well. Just to put us in a better position. Galuf should do extra damage anyway because he's got ice on his blade. Yep. Enough! You have proven your worth. I shall grant you the use of my powers. Thanks, Ifrit. Oh, you won. Yeah, so I think Ramu goes there. Actually, I'll drop another quick save. Hey, do you want to see my new friend? Burns the whole library down. Oh no. Are we done? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. Oh, whoops, got too close to the door. Wahaha, none shall pass. Oh, Ifrit! Sorry, sir. What's down? Oh, fuck. We're still going strong. Yeah, only for a little longer. Like half an hour. As I said, I'd only streamed for about 2 hours since I started so late. And we've been going for about an hour and a half now. Heck, I might wrap up after Library of Ancients, because that'd be a good point to stop anyway. And Library of Ancients is a good grind point, so it'll give me some time to work on some of the jobs. Now we have more. Oh, fucking ninja suit. Hey, that's going to work out for when I start working on ninja for Bart's. Because I am going to do that. That's what I'm going to prioritize. What time do you normally sleep? At like 11 PM. And it's 6:30 in the evening. But I want to kind of settle down and do some other things. And like I said, I've also got a little bit of grinding to do before the morning stream. So I am going to wrap up early. Well, wrap up earlier than I would in terms of length of stream. Not early in terms of how long, like what time I'm streaming, obviously. I go to bed at like 11 PM any day I'm not working. If I'm working, it's like usually about half midnight because I work till 11 PM and I can't just go like straight from work to sleep, you know? I get home, like I'll get a quick shower just kind of get some of the sweat off of the shift. I'll watch some TV or whatever for a bit and then go to bed when I'm ready. It's why sometimes my streams end up being at 10 AM instead of 9 AM UK time. If I had a particularly brutal shift at work, I will take the extra hour. To actually get like some proper sleep. How close is everyone doing? Alright, Faris is actually pretty close to leveling up her job. Galuf is close as well, but Galuf's also like very low on this job level, so that's fine. Lena's getting there. Bart's is still a mile away, but that's for the last level, so that usually takes a bit more. Also, do we have everything? We do. Where the heck? Oh, okay. Haha, I'm not a multiple of 5 in my level. Faris's MP is like super low. I can't remember if there's a boss at the end of this dungeon. I kind of hope there isn't. Because we're a little MP starved. I mean, we'll know if there's a rest point, if I should be prepared. But then I can just drop a tent anyway. But we burnt a lot dealing with Ifrit. Speaking of Ifrit, I can bring it up again. Because it is something that I'll be considering. It will be later in the year, because obviously we've done 3 Final Fantasy games relatively close by to each other, so I'm going to take a bit of a break. But after 5, when I next return to Final Fantasy, it's either going to be 10, 12, or 15. And the reason why I say speaking of Ifrit, because Ifrit's kind of like part of the final boss cycle of 15. So it was just on my mind just to bring it up. And all 3 of them, I can come up with good arguments as to why I'd want to cover them. Ugh, she's getting low on MP, I need to be careful. Oh, bitch! Didn't I pick up... You know, I will just drop this one ether just to be safe. Yeah, I think having Galuf be Spellmaster is a wise way to go about this for now. He's still got the other jobs he can lean back on, like once time mages are needed, which they will be. Ah, okay. need to buy more tents as well. Also, we're going to save our cottage for when the tents start becoming not good enough. I see, like for Lena and Faris, it didn't bring it only restored 100 MP, so it didn't actually bring them back up to full. And I also just want to double check what's over here. Oh, you have to redo the fight every time? Okay. Hey, got a spell master leveled up. I'm going to save again, but whilst encounters are off, I just want to go check one thing. Where does this exit drop us? Oh, okay, it's just you can poke out, okay. Alright, is there a boss? That awfully looks like there might be. Is that... mid? Stay on your toes. I have a bad feeling about this place. So I've just been my door too. Okay, Byblos? Interesting name. Don't do that. Don't toad my character. Now I have to undo it. That's mains kiss, there we go. I'm only assuming it's weak to fire here. Because you know it's a book monster. Okay, it is. Ooh. Oh, don't be too heavy of a drain. Okay. I mean, that still hurt, but some of the drains we've encountered, they just wipe the floor of us, so I'll take it. I need to double stack the healing for a turn. So this is my end, but only for me. Very soon, the Master's Seal will be blown wide open. Oh, okay, we won. Faris hanging on by a thread, but we won. Damn, that's a lot of job points, hell yeah. Iron Draft. I'm not standing behind, like, Mid, you didn't feel like helping, like, at all? So, look, take your head out your book. Help. What did we pick up? Oh, okay. It's another thing for the drink command, if you have a class that can use it. Just in case there's trouble. Ah! Huh? Oh, I told you not to bother me when I'm reading. Don't tell me you were engrossed in that book the whole time. What whole time? Now that you mention it, I did hear some rustling behind me. Was that you? You've got to be kidding. A strange bird, this one. Whatever. Guess it's time to go back. You guys coming or what? I know a shortcut. So I think I fucking ran for the hills. Mid, there you are. Mid, you're alright. Thank you for finding Mid. I mean, yeah, I had to. His name's bloody Mid. Thank goodness you're safe. You came to save me? Oh, I didn't know what I needed to be saved from, but it was nice to see you all the same. Hey, look at this. I found this most amazing book. And it's like his favorite doujin. Check it out. I bet with this method, we should get the powered ship moving. I've got to tell Grandpa Sid about it right away. Sid? Oh, you know him? He's my granddad. Grandpa is so awesome. When he gets absorbed in his research, he's unstoppable. He never gives up until he found a solution. Maybe that's how he was in the past, but now... What are you talking about? I'm just saying. He sure is acting like he's given up now. What? He'd never do that. Wait, Mid. Oh, for a second I thought the way it was still taking control, it's just going to warp us all the way back. But yeah, we need to go all the way back to Karak as I drop my phone. Hang on. But honestly, that is a good point to wrap. When we go back to Karak and speak to Sid, we will focus on repairing the ship, and we can start exploring a lot more of the world. So the game is about to open up. I just kicked my phone off again, god dang it. It's because I've got my legs crossed, and so the wire, because my phone's on charge currently, the wire, my phone's like right in front of my foot, so if I nudge my foot even slightly, I tap the wire, which wobbles my phone off the edge of my desk. But yeah, I'll call it there. I know it's a shorter stream, only an hour and 40, but that's a good wrap-up point. And we'll stream more properly tomorrow. It's just, I wanted to play a bit more of this game because I love Final Fantasy V. This game is fantastic. And it's always nice to go back to it. But I digress. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video to support me more directly. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.